to everyone. Tonight begins the new Season 1 of the 2021 iRacing calendar. This year we're going to have a lot of changes to what we drive. You're going to be seeing a lot of Porsche and hopefully a little bit of the Spec Racer Ford. This is all about the gyro here. Greetings to all of you from Music City, Nashville, Tennessee, from a cold and damp I am getting myself squared away here to do a little self-promotion here. Make sure I got the website up. All right, we got it up. And let me get that squared away, and then I can be laser focused. So, hi everyone. Great to be here. We are at Watkins, Glen for round 1 of the IMSA Sports Car Online Championship, or is it IMSA Online Sports Car Championship? It's one of those two. Been doing a lot of practice. I can candidly say that I have practiced more than I have done before. And so I definitely have put in the time and lap times have been pretty good.
Radio check.
Crew chief going.
You know you have a break.
And we're going to mute here because we are expecting the usual saltiness. And yeah, I've had pretty good pace. I got very good race pace. The question is going to be, can we avoid the carnage? It's week 1. I'm excited. I'm nervous. You get the idea. So, to recap last season, I was in Division 8 and ended up 3rd in my division in Spec Racer Ford and 4th in the IMSA Online Sports Car Championship for GT3. So this year, now that I have my A license, albeit not so high on the SR, we got to make sure to keep the SR up. We are going to race the 911 RSR in both the European Sprint Series, as ILMS is now known as, and here in the IMSA Online Sports Car Championship. After this race, you are going to be on the bonus plan because you're going to get a second race, and that's going to be the IMSA Michelin Pilot Challenge Series, driving the Porsche 718 around Spa. So excited to have all of you here. Hello to everyone watching both on Twitch and YouTube. So I have jumped up 2 divisions. And looking at Division 6, it's a lot of points to get in the top 3. So in the European Sprint Series for GTE in my division, last season 640 points was top 3. 536 in IMSA, and then over in the GT4 category, 574 in Division 6. So it is going to be pivotal to have good races and all that, while also managing workloads. So I have already done, in preparation for this, about an hour and a half of practice here at Glen. At Spa, it's been about 45 to 50 minutes. Now, Sebring,
The leader has just done a 148.65.
put in a proper practice. I've driven about 25 minutes around Sebring, so I need to spend more time around Sebring tomorrow for the European Sprint Series doubleheader. So that will be a theme on the channel, is that on Tuesdays we are going to conspire to do a double ESS race. And if we end up having a very good result, then that kind of frees us up to do some other things. So we're just watching everybody get their warm-ups in, and we have about 7 minutes before we get into our particular session. And I'm just going to have a look here and see. There's a lot of GTEs here. So the yellow is the LMP2. That is the prototypes. These cars, powered by V8 engine. Basically a spec car. Everyone races the same chassis, LMP2. And they have a lot of downforce. The blue is the cars that you just saw, like the M8 BMW. You see the Corvette ahead. I'll be driving Porsche. You also have the Ferrari 488 GTE. You're going to see a lot of the blue. So kind of one of the interesting questions is how many GT3s
The leader has just done a 148.45.
IMSA is now B license. It used to be C license. So those are the red or the soft rose color, depending on your resolution. There's a few of them in here, I will have to say. So right now you get one choice, and that is the Lamborghini Huracan Evo. In a few days, it should be this week, on or about the 17th of December, BMW M4 GT3 will come out, and it will take the 7th and final slot here in IMSA. So
The leader's just done a 146.76.
It is a 45-minute race with a mandatory pit stop for fuel. You do not want to change tires. Changing tires is very, very bad. You have incident limits. There is no fast repairs.
The leader has just done a 143.06.
If memory serves, I believe the limit here is still 17x for DQ. I don't know if it's the 25x where at 17 you have a drive-through, and at 25 you get the DQ. Now, those are all the good news. Here's the bad news. The bad news is that my safety rating right now is an A license at 2.34. So driving safely is going to be job one. We want to maintain being able to drive in the European Sprint Series. That is now an A license series. And as an A license, it's not easy to get SR as it is as easy to lose it. So the first race,
the leader has just done a 142.64.
I like where my pace is, especially for my I rating. So my I rating is in the 1130s. So we are definitely looking to improve our I rating, keep our A license, but we're treating this season 1 for GTE as an education, because we are going from big fish in small pond to now the minnow in the ocean. So, yeah, GTE by far most popular class in IMSA, more often than not. And the other part is splits. So
The leader's just done a 142.59.
So 142.59 is very quick around here. My quali pace is slower than it. Yes, Matt, I'm hoping it's not as much as a demo derby. For those who are wondering who's Matt, so Matt is our team principal. Yes, I'm calling you the team principal because it sounds official. Of Mountain Trout Racing Concerns, and we race the 911 RSR is our GTE car. We're still discussing if we're going to try the prototype at Daytona. A few of the guys are excited. I'm not so sure about it because driving a downforce car is different than driving a GT car. So my preference is, of course, the 911, but yes.
The leader's just done a 142.00.
So my pace, pretty good around here, especially on race fuel. Been really easy on the tires, so one of the big talking points is tire wear. All of these cars are on the new tire spec, and what I've noticed is the increase in tire wear. So maybe I can be the new Carlos Sainz and be the smooth operator. We'll find out. So we're about to get the spawn here, and had to grease the tires. Yeah, put some WD-40 on it, Matt, and call it good. So looking at the blue times, in that big block of blue, I can tell you my quality time is about dead middle of that. And my race pace is in the 144s. And with the increase in tire wear, I am very easy on the brakes, especially into the bus stop. So there we go. And I'm excited and nervous all at the same time. So that's a good thing. It tells me I'm feeling something. So welcome aboard, everybody. My first race in A license. Not bad for a guy that 4 months ago wasn't even on the service, didn't own a steering wheel or anything. So we'll see how the splits work out. I'm brand new to GTE racing, but in GT3 we always had one, maybe two splits at this time slot. So I'm curious to see how many take up the challenge here. So not is this not the one we did for Spa, right, Matt? We did another paint. Okay, let's see who we got. And we are all in a GTE, so 39. So I got a spec map warping. So we're car 22 in an all GTE field, 39 GTE cars. If memory serves, I think the field split for IMSA is either 40 or 55. I'd have to read the notes. But also, for those who are not regular viewers, make sure you like, follow, subscribe. We post both on Twitch and YouTube. Tonight is the first race with the brand new paint. So many thanks to Ginger Liveries for a wonderful livery, and really been enjoying it. So goals, I got asked in a Discord private message, well, what's your goal? And that is always top half. Is that top half, you're going plus. So this series is 25X, but you do have the drive-through at 17. So very important to keep your incidents down. Obviously, turn one here, because we're all going to go together, is going to be interesting. I'm expecting a lot of carnage. So, all right. So I'm going to hush a little bit here.
The pit lane speed limit is 45 miles per hour. The pit exit looks clear. Okay, Dwayne, we've got 2 laps. Let's get this done.
And I did drive the quali setup, and it's a quick one. But very nervous on cold tires. So I'm definitely trying to get some heat into the tires. I was not braking that hard. I was trying to get warmed up. Yes, the S's are... So first lap issues here. So the bus stop, and the S's for sure. As you see there. But also over
the track
here,
temperature's decreasing. It's now 73 Fahrenheit.
There's a bump right in the braking zone, right near the 200-foot marker. These are in feet, not in meters, as I found out the hard way. First time I went flying to the bus stop. And you'll see the little bump right about there. Cold tires, not so friendly. So, and then this left sweeper can catch you out if you don't give it the respect it deserves. All right, here we go. Right now, I'm trying to get a banker lap and see if I can push it on lap 2. And that's one of my weaknesses, is I don't qualify all that well. So I need to find a little bit of quali pace. I think I raced well enough when I put myself into position. It was a little slow there, but I did feel the front try to slide just a fraction. Now here's that little devilish little corner with a bump. Much better. Sloppy. If I get in 144s, I did 143.4 on the second lap in my demo run, and I was over the moon.
7th position. Your lap time was 1:45.46.
That will not hold up very long. .145.4 has been my race pace, so it's not too bad. There we go. It's been taking me 2 laps to get the tires up to temp. Much better. Let's get going. Oop. Oh, that's bad. That's about 3/10 I lost right there.
New fastest lap for Santos, 1:43.41. That's a new fastest lap for Simpson, 1:43.15. You've got 1 gallon left. P13, you've just done a 1:44.61.
Okay, so I did 1:43.4. I'm starting to think that may have been draft aided. But 1:44, that's not bad. All right, let me switch the, so I don't forget. So yeah, quali pace is definitely going to be important for me. Now, if I had done my proper quali time, I would have been up about 5 positions. But I think I got a little bit of draft help in that, because on the back stretch I had an LMP2 pass me and help pull me along. Let's see, 39. So 22 car, if I end up 18th to 20th, I'm ahead of what iRacing thinks I am, so I'm okay with that. I definitely know I got the race pace. And right now, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Make that 9. I haven't qualled. So yeah, the S's, you can feel the car get loose. I did when I went up to S's first time, I was actually blipping just a little bit of the throttle. And then the bus stop I was a little shy on. All right.
That's the end of the session, P18.
I'll take P18. I'm okay with that. Now, I wish I was P15. But the one good thing is I'm on the outside. Here at Watkins Glen, I think it's a little bit easier to be on the outside because you see all the carnage in front of you turn 1. If you're over here on the right, The issue you have is sometimes you get boxed in. But yeah, turn 1s and 2. Remember, this is Watkins Glen. You will see a lot of carnage. So it's, can we avoid the carnage? That's going to be key. All right. I wouldn't be surprised if there's 1 or 2 that starts from pit lane.
Are there no LMPs or GT3s in this?
So we will turn on the voice chat. Apologies in advance for any coarse language. This is IMSA. Expect the saltiness. So bring some chips. Maybe a nice light salsa.
Class.
Yeah, there's because a lot of us in this one class.
Way to go, guys.
18th, 45 minutes.
The GT3s are probably off in their own class right now, too.
The Lambo.
Follow
The
car
five
number
for the Lambos.
17 in the right column.
Yeah.
Yeah, I almost ran my Lambo tonight. The hell with it.
You're a Lambo.
Yep, I'm a Lambo.
Catch up to car number 17. You need to catch up to the guy ahead.
Somebody just dropped all the way to the back in the line behind me
Out for pit.
in the right lane.
Slow button on, slow button
We
on.
need to catch up to car number 17.
So I'm wondering if they are going to race from the back too.
Did the 23 car forget to put fuel in his car? That's why he pulled over like that.
Could be. He might have found out he was still running his qual set.
Slow.
We need to catch car number 17.
We're going to find out which car. I think Porsche's very good here. See where it lines up with BMW.
Slow.
Pace car speed, I believe, is supposed to be 60 miles per hour. So.
I wish there was other classes, man. It breaks the monotony of driving for 45 minutes. Yeah.
Maybe if you have people sign up in other classes, that might work.
Yeah, it's fun seeing the faster cars go past you, the LMP2 cars.
Yeah, it keeps it
All right,
interesting.
everybody, the butterflies have now hit.
Fun passing GT3s too. Guys,
Catch up to car number
That's
17.
practice. Now,
You're gonna have to
get the
hold
job done.
You don't got a ship bucket?
Should have wore diapers.
it. Put your catheter in.
Yikes.
All right.
Here we go.
Stop backing the field up like this.
Okay, Dwayne, stay calm. Focus. Go!
All right, here we go. Pretty happy with that start.
I'm nervous.
Me too.
Car right. Hold your line. Clear right.
Are you
Oh, nowhere to go.
Right side's clear. Yellow flag.
Wow, check up, check up, check up.
That's what I was afraid
Look at
of.
what's behind us, 13.
Go ahead, number 10. I'll wait for you if you want.
Car right. Clear right. Nice start.
Well, he says it's a nice start. The steering's fine. Question is, do I have any speed?
Well, that sucked.
Oh, damn it, God.
Cold tires. Whoa. Oh, cold tires, Dwayne. Yeah, welcome to IMSA. We had this issue at GT3 last year. Interlagos really comes to mind. Yeah, just turn yourself on the wall.
Oh, now my car's all damaged.
Well, I was banking on a 4X. What I was not banking on was gaining position. Alright, let's see if we can get into rhythm. Car feels pretty good. We'll see how quick it is here. Yep, I still got some grip. And tires are just starting to come up. Alright, let's see who we're passing in the pit lane.
14th.
Alright, so from...
Cheers, my guy.
Alright, so we're heading forward.
What were you
Car
doing for it
feels
tonight?
okay.
Yellow flag. Watch out.
Whoa, somebody's off.
You absolute fucking imbecile prick. That's what I race that dude. Well done.
Apologies for the
Fucking dumbass.
language.
Car right. Clear right.
Seriously, there's a lot of bad drivers on cold tires. A lot of bad drivers.
And the comical part is I tend to be pretty
Somebody
good on
literally
cold
right
tires
next to you,
because I'm easy on the brakes.
No offense, I mean, you made it too wide. You turned up.
Boys, no one is born perfect.
Honestly, I'm going into live racing, I'm going to get better at that.
Yeah, I dropped down. I dropped down a glass.
Jeremy's a little quicker than I
bad
am, but that's
drivers.
okay. When you move forward,
It's okay.
you're not
You
concerned
get
about the
what
guys
that's right,
behind you because you're moving forward. Just trying not to overdrive the car because of that hard brake slam. I'm being
The
really
leader has
cautious
just done a
in the tires.
142.61.
Awesome. I don't know what the hell that was. That's bad.
P11. You've just done a 145.74.
Excellent. I just gotta keep the car on the road.
Well done, Chris. Thanks for doing that.
That is very much on my mind right now, is keeping the car on the road.
Possibly left.
I'm taking it really easy in the bus stop because I don't want to lock the rears. When you lock the rears
St.
of the
Louis is
Porsche,
closing the gap. It's now 0.50.
this car is not happy. I can take the horseshoe corner a little bit quicker. So just working my way into the race.
All right, Dwayne. Don't let this guy distract you.
And I may have the pace on Kevin here.
The leader has just done a 142.43.
I am pushing it a little bit. I'll let Jeremy know. If he gets near me, I'll let him go. Hey Jeremy, if you get up here, I'm going to let you go. I got a little bit of damage.
Car right. Hold your line. Right side's clear.
Just want to manage.
Bad luck, Dwayne. Come on, don't let him get
I want to
away.
manage the race because I know I got the legs on the guy 2 cars in front of me.
The gap to St. Louis ahead is now 0.37.
I'm really concerned about tire wear here. So
Thank you, Russell. Yep, no worries.
being a little cautious there on that bump, because this car gets very unsettled if I miss that braking zone. Like, it just skids straight on. Oh, he's in the lane.
I'm really sorry about that.
Wow. Okay. I need to take that corner much better. What's happening is I'm braking at 300, and the car has got more grip than in the practice session. So I need to be a little bit more sound in that. Yes. I was thinking same thing.
Our fuel window will open after 20 minutes and closes after 33 minutes.
Now the question is, as fans of the channel know, I love the undercut. Here at Watkins Glen, it doesn't work very well.
Catch me on the straight line.
So, yeah, it was very interesting because I let him by. And I didn't hear him say anything, and then he just punched out. All right, the car's just starting to
The gap
come
in
in.
front has increased to 2.7.
Dang it.
Finally, I hit that apex correctly. Oh my gosh, that was abysmal. I just lost 1.5 seconds.
The guy behind's reeling you in. The gap's now 3.3 seconds. P11.
That hurt.
There we go. About 1 second off of my race pace, but I've also been kind of racing to the situation a little bit, as I am apt to do. See, much better corner. Much better corner. Yes, Evan is going to pass you. Keep running your own race.
Hey, what lap are you guys on?
Break a little bit later for the bus stop. I just don't want to break the
Lap
rears.
7.
Proper left. Left. Thank you. My computer got stuck at 98% and I had to restart it, and so I just got in.
Freebie! Freebie?
I'm catching up to Kevin here. He was 2.9 up the road. Having to be really soft on the brake there. Soft. When you press it, you can't jab it. It'd be soft.
The gap ahead is now 2.6 seconds.
He just gained a half a second on that because of my poor corner. Now I gained 0.3 coming back. Might be
Just
down
ignore him, he'll go away.
1 to 2 miles per hour here. Find out here. Yeah, I'm down about 5 miles per hour actually.
Right side. Clear right. Don't
Definitely
panic.
Down on top in speed. Should be getting into the bus stop about 163.
The leader has just done a 142.14.
So I'm going to really have to get on turn 1 to carry some pace. Oh, 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 easy, easy. Oh, don't fight the car. There we go. Don't fight the car. Relax. It's okay to be excited. It's okay to be nervous. And I'll tell you right now, I am very nervous.
P13, we need quali pace every lap now, mate. There might still be chances here.
Well, that's all fine and good, but I don't think I got a quality car. I may have a case where I may have some optionals. One. Okay. Alright, so not 3 to 5 miles per hour. About
The gap in front is now 1.3 seconds.
And I was catching up, but now I'm not. I'm stuck in the doldrums here. They're all right there in touching distance. A little bit better, but I need to roll the throttle a fraction more there. Whoa! Good catch. Wow. Really good catch. No damage. Alright, 9th has come in, so I'm
The
getting a
gap to
spot.
Hill behind is now 11 seconds. P12.
Alright. Be smooth. You're driving very nervous right now. You're,
Okay, Dwayne, you've got half your fuel left.
you're jittery, you're excited, you're up for it.
I see it, Keith.
No worries.
Find that peace of mind.
It's awesome.
Be smooth.
On the front straight, Lars, take it.
The gap in front is increasing. It's now
Well, it's not the
1.8
front
seconds.
You can tell my emotions are really coming out here because I'm really trying to hustle the car a little bit. And that's not my normal MO. My normal MO is to be steady. So I'm trying to find that
Go
steady.
ahead, on my right.
Need to find that steady.
Pass me on the right. All left.
Wow.
Yeah,
I'm
no
not
problem.
getting that
Thank you,
corner
sir.
down very good at all. All right. I have just a small amount of understeer. Not much, just small.
Wait for me.
It's manageable.
Go ahead, Pablo.
Douglas, you speak English?
No, not
Come
a lot of
on,
people
I
speak
knew you were gonna
English.
do something stupid. For leaders, you're not pushing your luck.
Just starting to pull away there a little bit. That's because I'm not finding that consistency. Gotta find that consistency.
Jeff, are you going to let me by here?
Almost. You gotta get that corner better. Corner is not a good corner for you right now.
You got damage, Jeffrey?
Yes, I do. Right at the start, somebody rear-ended my car.
The gap in front is now 5.7. Your last lap time was at 1:45.87.
Finally, we're in the 145s, which is where it should be.
All right, Dwayne, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
But
one to say, by the way she reacts to the corner, the wing is fucked up.
I think I'm punching a little bit above my weight class here.
I was attempting to run a little faster than 147, but that ain't gonna happen. I might as well just take it easy.
Thanks, Jeff.
You're welcome, no
Drove that
problem.
by
All about communication.
30 feet. I was a little hard on the brake there. Now, for those wondering, I am driving in my Crocs because it's easier to brake. I'm less prone to lock it up than I am in my normal shoes. And I just get a little bit more softer
You might
feel.
have to get me in the back straight. I'm right behind this Russell guy.
Much better
We'll see.
corner.
You're gaining on this car. The gap is 5.6 seconds.
Just past 20 minutes. See, terrible corner again. Don't pinch the car. You know this car does not like to be pinched. Flow the car. Flow it.
Oh, thank you.
Let's go. Flow the car. Flow the car.
Thanks, Russell.
All you gotta do is drive consistent laps. You have a great 12th place finish.
You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Okay,
I'll
10
look
minutes
on the
of fuel.
back
So
straight,
now I gotta
so
start
thank
thinking
you.
about fuel stop.
Or the front straight, rather, sorry.
You're not really holding me up. You're not holding me up. Just drive. I'll call it when I need it, bud.
Okay, Dwayne, we're halfway home.
That's nice of you.
Axel is driving much better than I am right now. I'm a little bit ragged here. Smooth, baby, smooth, smooth. Empty your
Check me on
mind.
the inside.
Be like water. I didn't think I was going to make a corner there, so I lifted.
Does anybody know what the split was?
I'm honest, I lifted.
Probably
Villa,
bottom.
it's getting closer. The gap's come down to
Yeah, it was
8.9
1.1.
seconds.
Much better corner. Much better corner. Don't pinch the car.
Yeah, that sucks.
Don't
I
have
used
to
to go
dive it
backwards
in there.
on those ones.
It will rotate for you.
Usually the GTE race.
Okay,
is
so no,
bottom
fourth
split.
place just stopped for fuel.
So I guess it gives incentive to get out of here.
Tires are
that's when you
definitely
get really
heated
bad
now,
drive.
so I'm having to be a little bit more sensible.
Yeah, that's why I crashed. It's like what happened at the start happened.
I took enough hits last season. Fed up with it.
Thank you, Neil.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Something has happened. Something happened to Devin there. I think when I get to hear the 5-minute fuel warning, I want to get into the lane.
That's 20 minutes to go, 20 minutes.
It's 25 minutes, so probably in a couple laps, you will see a fuel stop for me.
Okay, Dwayne, hold your nerve. Just keep it smooth. No mistakes. 10th position.
Jared, you got yours on? Jared, do you speak English?
Car right. Still there. Right side's clear.
Willie, do you speak English?
Okay, stay with him.
Now, undercut strat just came into play.
And not have a mic right. How do you do it? Take the inside. Take the inside, please.
4 minutes of the pit close.
I think I'm going to take the stop now.
You're
Because
gaining on this guy. The gap's now 0.48.
the guy behind me just took fuel.
Did you just say the pit's closed?
No, I was asking when it closes.
Left side.
Let him go.
He's still there. Clear left. Right. The guy ahead of us is Marquez.
He's on a different strategy than me. Alright, we're going to get into the lane.
Activate limiter. Okay, Dwayne. We'll fuel you to the end of the race. Box in. A 5. 4. 2. Box now.
Russell, you hurt?
Okay. Alright. Good call on the boxing. Because now I'm not stuck behind everybody.
There's a car approaching. Watch your mirrors. Stay behind the white line.
Stop
Car
a little.
left. Clear left.
Stopped a little early. So I had a clear run. Outlap will be important. That was the leader that went by. For now. Breaking a little early for the bus stop, I've noticed. So cautious about locking the tires up there because you feel a little bit more aware.
I feel strange not running at pace.
Barrett behind is pitting.
Yeah, we got some damage. Man.
Yellow flag. Caution.
Shit, I got a cramp in my leg. Fuck!
Dude, look at your relative. Holy hell.
The next car is Hill. The leader's pitting now.
I'm thinking I gained a couple spots there.
Holy shit.
Okay, Dwayne, keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us. P15.
Now Devin was spun behind
Powell
us.
is leading the race.
I think one has not stopped yet either. Break about 34 feet closer. I don't want to because of the tires.
The gap in front is now 8.1. 15 minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go. Come on, let's put this hard work to good use.
Now, that means everybody in front of me, for the most part, is stopping.
Thank you.
Who knows, we may have a top 10 coming up.
Halfway left.
John, I'm pitting in this lap.
Okay. The car in front is pitting.
Okay, we're gonna get Juan here.
P14. The leader, Powell, is pitting.
Ah, stupid off track. Concentrate. Focus.
The car behind is reeling you in. The gap is now on your right. Clear right.
Don't know what the guy's doing. It's the lap car. I had such a terrible corner one there, that would explain it. Okay, now. Tires are definitely squirrely. Come on, Dwayne.
Pitching
In
out.
the lane. Let's go.
P12.
Now, is Devin having to pit, or is he already good to go? Tires are a little nervy. Axel has beaten me, but I thought Axel was behind me.
Thank you.
Thanks, Russell.
Yeah, tires are definitely chewed up now. Pablo is catching me pretty quick. Need to shift the brake bias.
The car ahead's pitting now.
Devin's in the lane.
Well, I'm trying to be rude, Anthony, but how'd you end up behind me?
P10.
What was that, Neil? Were you talking to me?
Okay, Dwayne, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Yeah, I was.
Come on by
Car
Pablo.
right. He's still there.
Pit
Right
stop.
side's clear. The track temperature's rising. It's now 79
So did
Fahrenheit.
I.
No reason to fight when I've gained the position.
Literally my first race here, and we're being extra careful.
Maybe I just have the pace on you, Kappa.
That could totally be it.
You're in the
There's the
sky.
guy
The
left
gap's now 0.5.
You get caught up in that mess at the beginning.
The Ferrari's really easy on its tires.
Yeah.
Now, Axel, did he pit early and get the jump on me?
P11, come on, focus. We need more speed. Don't try to brake later. Just concentrate harder.
I'm doing that, Jeff. I'm driving to the limit of my ability. Don't know about Axel's situation, whether he did an early stop on me or not.
Yellow flag, watch out.
Okay, so he had a little bit of a oh, that's Axel. Ten seconds now. Get a top 10. Be a splendid intro here. I gotta keep the car on the road.
Thanks, sir.
Oh, shit.
What I'm hoping is those
The
two
gap
start
ahead is now
getting into it.
3.5 seconds. Alright, Dwayne, 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Okay, 10 minutes of fuel, but it'll be less.
Oh, that was almost a complete disaster. You only got your ears on?
Hey Michael, just to let you know, I got some understeer in this car, so I may let you by.
Forcing yourself in, go for it. That wasn't very smart.
Just let Michael know I got some understeer in the car and he's backed off a little bit.
5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. Okay, Dwayne, come on, stay focused. Apexes and exits, apexes and exits.
Keep my position. I don't think I have any pressure behind. Question is, will those two start fighting up there?
Just
to
lost
help
it.
me get a top 10.
You can let me by, you racing.
What was that?
Can you let me by here?
You're behind Mark, aren't you?
Whoever 19.
See that? Look at all that slide. Front is not very happy right now.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 7.6.
I'm happy I let him know I have some
You were
understeer.
one car back.
Okay, I moved the bias back
I apologize, that's where I
0.5%.
read
That has
mine
made a
wrong.
world of difference. Michael's dropped back a little bit, so I'm feeling a little bit better. Problem is, I'm not far enough up the road here. The left front is talking to me a little bit. Lap and a half to go, so much better corner because I slowed down a little bit sooner.
Mark, I'm coming for you, buddy.
The gap in front is now 9.2.
Go around.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Oh. Or had no grip. Like no grip. Because now, Michael is close enough to where if I screw up, I could lose 2 positions.
White flag, 1 more lap. Okay, Dwayne, the next car is Villa. That's 5 minutes of fuel left.
Go ahead, my lap.
Just gonna put 1 good lap here.
Sure thing, no problem.
Tires are knackered.
P11. blue flag.
Barely made it.
P11. Well done, mate. Good finish.
I am very happy with that effort.
Damn, Mark. Only a couple more laps.
Very happy with that effort. All right, let's look at the results, shall we? Well, if I wouldn't have slid the car off there, I would have been the last car in the lead lap. But started 18th, ended 11th, 39 cars. So that is going to be a nice. We went 8x. Whew. So Lars won it from pole. Keith started third, ended up second. João Pinto, now there's the drive of the race right there. 24-5. Well done. Well done to you. All right, let me do the first cutover. I'm very happy with that effort. Very, very, very happy with that effort. So, let me cut over to the, let me get out of session here. Pretty nice race all the way around. And let me cut over to the browser. The beta UI is still not working correctly. And I'm not the only one that's having those issues. There we go. All right, so we're just waiting on the results, but oh, I'm very happy about that. Very, very happy about that. So, whew, let's get some liquid in us. And the thing is we got another race coming up. We have IMSA Michelin Pilot Challenge coming up at 15 past the hour. So once we see the results, we're going to head right over there and do some practice. Registration may be open for that now. I'm pretty happy with that effort. The number 22 car started 18th, ended up 11th. Had a little bit of trouble at the end, but pretty happy with that effort. Let's see how long it takes to get the result here. But yeah, pretty reasonable outing. In our first GTE official race for the season. Yeah, I made a couple little errors. That slide at the end was a bit bothersome because that's 2 positions I could have lost. I mean, keeping 11th is good and all, but you know, top 10 I think was potentially there. They must still be looking at the replays and all that. So be sure you get yourself a drink. Go ahead and take a bio break. At 8:15 national time, at 7:52 currently, we're going to do our second race of the evening. And that is the IMSA Michelin Pilot Challenge from Spa. So we're just waiting for the race to post here. Still has not posted. So, hope that was a good race for all of you out there. And I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, I got caught up in the early mess, but we kind of expected that. And definitely getting some IR out of that effort. Often when I switch to another browser, okay, so how many splits were there? 4 splits. There were 4 splits. Okay, so let me do a little copy and a little pasty paste. All right. So a little bit low strength of field on GTE. And here we go. So I gained 43 IR. I lost 1/100th in safety rating. So that last off track was a bummer. But I went plus 43 and I drove, for the most part, Zhao. Look at this. What a monster drive by him. Above my skill level. If he were 17th, he would have only lost 1. So we did pretty good. Started 18th for the 22 car, ended up 11th. Average lap was 149, so pretty slow in the average lap. And did 25, 8 incident points, and the key thing, 52 championship points. Very solid. 18 points for my new club, and that's for Mid-South, and I am Division 6. And in my division, we had 1, 2, 3, 4. I was 4th in my division. Couple Division 8s, very nice effort by Division 8. All right, let's see who the big loser was. Okay, so Parker Jones, loss. Major safety rating. Ouch. So did Carson. And I saw 0.21, 0.22 for SR. And Jared in practice, he lost some. Okay, I'm looking at the wrong statistics here. Okay, here we go. So, is that quali? That was quali. Okay, here we go. Gotta make sure I'm looking at the right things here. Yeah, Parker had a rough time of it. Lost 44. And now he's got some digging out to do. 99 loss on the I rating from Raymond. He had some connectivity issues. Bruno, he did make an attempt. And Jared lost basically half a point for 9 incidents. So I wonder if he had 2 crashes toward the end. Plus 26, very nice. We know who has punched above their weight. That is Mr. Pinto. Well done to you. And I do see a 0.24 by Keith. So well done, everybody. So let's get over to the Michelin Pilot Challenge. And let's make sure we're in the right car. I was pretty happy with that effort. I felt like I lost a little bit of concentration, which is a warning sign for me. I have one of those schedules where the concept is I would like to, in theory, drive 4 attempts, but I think the reality is if I get 3, that might be it. But a good positive start in the iRating department. And so we're gonna spawn in here. Let me flip you back over to the sim here. Not too bad. Can't beat that with a stick. And I think we got a reasonably fair result. A little bit better than I was expecting, and solid championship points there, getting 50 plus. Yeah, if I get a couple more places, I think I'll only get a few more championship points. So, all right, here we are.
Radio check.
I don't know if this is going to split or not.
The leader has just done a 231.58.
So, we're back in one of my
Pit lane
favorite
speed
cars.
limit is 37 miles per hour.
We're in the 718. And driving around here at Spa.
Pit exit's clear.
Now, I will say for the Michelin Pilot Challenge, this is a C license series. And what I'm really curious about is I'm expecting this series to be challenging. With GTE, there's so many people doing it that if you have good races, you get rewarded. But in Pilot, okay, that's what I wanted to check. All right, let's try this again. So these tires are very, very cold. And I've been forewarned. Lap 1, take it very easy through Eau Rouge and Radion.
Pit exit's clear. Stay behind the white line. Clear right.
So my setups this year, we are using once again Craig's Setup Shop. I am a paying member of Craig's Setup Shop, so these are my own opinions. Whoa. I am having some nervous times with this car. Cold tires are doing that. So Craig Setup Shop, fabulous setup shop. I used them last season to great effect.
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit.
They allow me to be much more competitive than my skill level, as you can see here, because that is not the setup, that is the driver who can't hack it around. So definitely recommend using them. Come up on Discord, Craig Setup Shop. Cannot recommend them more strongly. To me, putting my money down, and paying to use their setups. Wow, I cannot get the brake pressure right in this car tonight. So I did practice, I promise. But I'm feeling the car just is not.
Track's clear. Push, push, push.
And the thing is in this series you do have some aliens that specialize in these GT4 cars. So if it is, right now it's 33. I don't know, I think it's 30, so it may split. I almost lost the car there. So, I was forewarned. First lap, be very careful through Eau Rouge and Radillon. Okay, now I got it. Let's go down, because I think that's what's causing my issue. So, in this car, you can change the brake bias, but then the ABS, traction control, and electronic stability all work together. Can't separate them.
The pit exit looks clear.
And what happened was I had it on a higher number.
That's 20 minutes to go.
And what I'm realizing is that's not the correct way to go. I need to go and go down. So I'm going to go down to 4. A lot of people comment 3 and 4 is the right setting on this car. And we'll go from there. Yeah, it's already a little bit better because I was rolling the throttle. It's not getting the desired turn-in. Old tires, this car does not drive very well. It needs heat in the tires. As you see here, it just wants to push. So I love driving this car. And I wanted to see how the Pilot Series, the fact that this is the primary daily multi-class series now, what the attendance is going to be. Right now you got 45. That should be 2 splits. So I'd be very curious to see how the participation is. Wow, the tires are so cold. this car. All right, let's see if I can get it around to figure out how slow I am. I'm trying to hammer these brakes and get some heat. Tire wear in this car is a lot slower than in the 911. I will tell you that right now. So. And I have no idea how slow I am compared to everybody. I do think I'm going to be in the back. In the lower split is my I rating. Right now I'm just trying to get some feel in this car. Well, yep, that's the problem. This car is wanting to bite me a little bit. Yeah, I think 5 is where I want. So let's see. So 2 minutes 30 is a fast one. I've been averaging down here at 236s. So since we're here, let me show you the new livery. Here's the back of it. Looking good. Let me show you the front. Looking good too. Let's see here. TV ones here and all that are not very user friendly. There's a long distance view. TV3 and cockpit and chopper. There's kind of the overhead there, the chopper. Blimp isn't going to do anything. There's a pit lane.
Okay, Dwayne, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
So let's see what time it is. It is 5 minutes. So I think what I'm going to do here, I'm going to see how my number and all that is, because it may be a situation where I don't quali and I just grid. Now, Michael Gianni, we should be familiar with that name. I believe he was in Spec Racer 4. Good to see him here as well. So you have two GT4s. You have the BMW M4 GT4 and the Porsche. Now the BMW, a lot of straight line speed, but very hard on its front tires. The Porsche weighs 100 kilograms lighter, but a little bit less powerful. So, Matt, how bad was Long Beach? What series did you drive? And for those that are unaware, Long Beach is the new road course that they've added to service. with the infamous hairpin and fountain area. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with my GTE race. I finished 11th. But the last 5 minutes or so, the front end, you could tell the front tires were just, they were gone. Like, I went back that 0.5% on the brake bias. I should have gone back a little more on it. But got like 52, yeah, I got 52 championship points. Gained almost 50 IR. Safety rating was the same. So I'm pretty happy. Pretty happy with that. So the Porsche here, the track is colder than what I practiced in. And this Porsche does not have first. Like, you see how that BMW just kept drifting up and up? That was the Porsche the first 2 laps around here. So I'm wondering if people are going to get caught unaware. But yeah, Indy Pro at Long Beach, that's a tough ask. That is a tough ask. Because we're about to do the second race here in 1 minute. And as you see, that car did not gauge Radion successfully, and I expect a whole lot of that. So 60 in, so right now that's 2 splits of 30. Yes, it's very much going to be a survival race. Yeah, it's a Spa, it's a survival race. So yeah, the BMWs are about 5 miles per hour quicker down the straights, but their front tires, after about 20 minutes, is screaming bloody murder. So we'll see how this plays out. So for those watching the YouTube video afterwards, I'm talking to Matt, the team principal of Mountain Trout Racing Concerns, which is my primary endurance team. And
all right, Dwayne, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Here we go for the second race of the evening. Michelin Pilot Challenge from Spa. We're going to see what our car number is. I'm debating not qualifying just because I'm expecting La Source to be terrible, Eau Rouge and Radion to be terrible, Les Combes to be terrible. Yeah, the whole first lap. We'll just name all the corners. All the corners of Spa be terrible. First lap. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I'm the number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Only 12, so I'm in the lower split. 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so 3 splits of 20. Nice. So I'm the number 3 car. I still may not qualify just because 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I only need to be 6th. Because I'm the number 3, this is low. This is all the low people. So if I drive sensibly, I will score. So Okay, so for those new to Michelin Pilot Challenge, same thing like IMSA. You get 17x, you will have a drive-through. 25x, you get disqualified. And keep in mind, Spa is brutal when it comes to off tracks. Now, for those who are going, wait a minute, this looks familiar, you're right. This is the exact circuit that Mountain Trout Racing Concerns drove the 6-hour iRacing Endurance. Let's see, what's the new name now? I think it's now the European Endurance Series is the new name. With Matt, myself, and Niels. Yes. Matt has just said, you have said the word spa.
That's the end of the
you
session.
get one
P3.
automatically on the house. You're welcome. So, track temp. Like I'm very curious here if I qual or not. Because here's the thing: it's the number 3 car. After everyone quals, you start behind, and you see the carnage. And it is the first race in this series, so my caution. So here's the other thing about Spa. So at 2 minutes 35 seconds, remember you got to drive out of the pit lane, go all the way around, and then do a clean lap to get a qualifying time. The fact I'm the number 3 car means I'm going to start up toward the front anyway.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 73 Fahrenheit.
Just because I have a low number. I should be toward the front of the grid. But yeah, my concern is this car is very jittery first 2 laps, and then once there's some heat and it's the front tires, the rears are fine. Once the fronts come in, it is a dream to drive. So let me check one thing real quick. What is my brake bias? 45. 45. Let's start at 47. So, we won't know how qualifying is going until about 5 minutes and change in. Yeah. So Matt is referring to the charity race that we did. We drove this exact car in the livery of a trout. So we promoted good heart health during our drive, just saying. Zolders is hard. I mean, I said it in the broadcast in terms of humor as a drive-through penalty to Southpaw Racer. There was a lot of truth to that. It's a giant go-kart track that's trying to be a proper road circuit because you got 3 chicanes. There's not a lot of places to pass. It's a track where you don't gain time as much as you lose time. But the meme was satisfied. We raised $100,000 US. It was all said and done. Can't be too bad, right? So let's look at the entries. So already you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 12 already have incidents. Keep that in mind. Yes, here, have some more chicanes. And you say thank you. That's the other part. You have to say thank you. God bless Belgium. Okay, so you already see here in the TCR, that's the blue car, 7 and 6. Now the front wheel drive around here in the beginning is really nice. About lap 4, however, you'll start noticing a little bit in the last 10 minutes in the TCR here, it's a crusher. Okay, so number 2, 3, and 4, no incidents. Number 11, 14, and 15, no incidents. Everybody else has something. And the issue is you almost run out of time. So qualifying here won't mean that much. Okay, so Paul has put 2:36.5. That's about my fastest lap around here. I was running that, but that was after 6 or 7 laps. Like I had to work up to that. I wouldn't be surprised if my race pace starts at like 240 and then starts going down. So we got some TCRs put in time. So right now 3 times in GT4. So let's see here. So Paul has now had an incident on his second lap. See, Gavin and Taylor have had some incidents. So that's Gavin. So Gavin should be the lowest, one of the lower, I should say, I ratings for the division. Because, yeah, he's got Joseph should be lower, Tim should be lower. So goals for Michelin Pilot Challenge is very similar to GTE. It's going to be an education. Now, we are familiar with this car, a lot more so than even the 911. So as always, top half is good. But it's also driving to the situation here even more so. This is Spa. Every corner the car can get away from you. So keeping it on the road, very important. Notice no fast repair either. And you will not need fuel. And it's a 30-minute sprint race. So we will not take a quali lap. That is okay. We'll start toward the front. Now, I don't know if TCR and GT4s intermingle or not. Now, the super fast TCR drivers can drive faster than the slower GT4 drivers. All right. We're going to start 11th with a clean slate, which is now 6 because of the grid. All right. So I'm going to, you notice I increased the brake bias to 47 from 45. So I have that programmed into my wheel. And like I said, the BMWs are quick down the straight here, but the Porsches in sectors 2 and 3, I think, make up for it. And we're on the outside groove here, but we're up at the front. So you gotta make sure wheel spin that doesn't happen. And yeah, first lap. Can we survive the first lap on cold tires?
Go ahead.
So voice chat is open again. Apologies in advance for any coarse language. So tomorrow, the good Lord willing, we're going to start our European Sprint Series campaign by driving the 911 around Sebring. Now, I'm going to need to get some practice in for that. I'm not yet comfortable with the setup on that. I'm still coming to grips with the bumps. And it's also a 60-minute race, so there's a likelihood that we may just do one race. I know on the spreadsheet we said 2. We may be realistic and just do 1, just to have some time to analyze. Alright, so we're getting ready for week 2. Or not week 2, but race 2.
30 minutes. 6th place.
So we didn't qual, taking advantage of our...
We need to follow car number 15 in the right column.
Get some heat in the brakes. I'm going to make sure I get up.
Okay,
Guys,
Dwayne,
just
nice and
FYI,
neat. Stay out
I'm
of
trying
trouble.
to stay out of everyone's way here.
Green, green, green.
Alright, here we go. 3 wide on the first lap. You go right ahead, boys.
Car right. Hold your line. Clear right. Right side. Right side's
Go
clear.
ahead. I'll just take the one
Car
out
right.
and call it good.
No worries, mate. Let's get.
Still there. Clear right.
And lots of braking coming up here.
Clark is now in the lead.
And there's the first wreck.
Not nice braking in the middle of a race there, causing a crash.
We go by
Caused
that guy.
myself to crash.
We go by that guy.
Not you, mate.
Fair enough.
Just trying to be very smooth. Wow, very cold tires.
Yeah, I am so sorry. 8.
On your right.
I'm gonna squeeze
Still
in
there.
here.
Right side's clear.
Sorry, no tenés freno.
You want
I
to buy?
slid like all 4 tires trying not to hit you.
You have the pass. Take the pass.
Pasá, dale.
Car left. Still there. Clear left. Left side. Clear left.
Old tires, gentlemen.
There's an incident in Blanchimont. It looks like Nash.
Already taken 4x on the first lap. This is not good. Welcome to Spa. He decides he's going to try to outbrake me on cold tires.
P8.
Which is not very smart. I'm hoping that Taylor will pull me along in the draft.
Good back. This is my first day at Spa, so I'm just out here learning.
No worries.
All right, there's 2 cars in front of me. Just gonna breathe the throttle.
Okay, Dwayne, the next car is Tomaselli.
Thomas is kind of out here on a leisure drive. See if I can get by him.
Incident in campus. It looks like it's Tomaselli.
And he overspun it because tires are not warmed up yet. Okay. So that will put me at the 7th, but now I gotta drive very safely. Need to drive safely. BMW will be better.
The leader's just done a 236.18.
On Camel Straight, I'm going to be better in the corners.
P7, sector 1 is 2.1, off the pace.
And I'm hoping that as the race comes in, the BMW's front tires will bring him back to me.
Where's the pit entrance?
Right after the bus stop. Just go straight on after the second part of the bus stop.
Shit, I missed.
The gap behind is now 0.5.
Ah, don't take it off track. Okay, Taylor and I got a race here. Now you're going to see how the BMW so much better in a straight line. Porsche so much better in the corners. Carl and all them kind of in their own race up there.
The leader has just done a 233.79.
And as you see, I gained so much time in the corners. Then Taylor stretches it out.
That's your best lap in the session.
This may be the race right here for me in terms of the grand scheme of things. Unless
Okay,
somebody
Dwayne,
else
don't let this guy distract
does
you.
something silly.
On your right.
Just let him go by here.
He's still there. Clear right. Come on, keep pushing.
Nice clean pass. Respect.
What a sneaky, sneaky pit entrance.
Having to lift just a little bit and poo home there.
– 20 minutes remaining. You've got 20 minutes left.
He just got an off track there.
P8.
Problem is they are pulling away from me here. Trying to make sure I get through.
The gap in front has increased to 4.0 seconds.
Now, trying to consolidate some stuff here.
There's an incident in. Who on? We think it might be Tomaselli.
I kind of saw that coming from the line.
Like the paint job, Tomaselli. Thank you.
It's like the opposite of mine.
That's the default it gave me. I just unlocked the car.
Yeah, same here.
Whoa, we lost it.
Car is awesome though. I driving some serious wheel damage. I'm gonna have to do 10 minutes in the pit.
Yeah, this has been my favorite car so far.
Are you in the Porsche also?
Say it again.
Are you in the Porsche?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's fun.
car is so nervous.
Are you the boss?
Hmm. Like, I mean, terribly nervous. And I
The
don't
gap to Fitzgerald ahead is
understand
increasing.
why.
It's now 11
I'm
seconds.
about to pull in here for an alignment.
There's an incident in the chicane. It looks like Tomaselli, P10. Tomaselli behind is pitting now.
I thought I could get away with just the required repairs, but it's not looking like it.
And I've bent the front end, so yeah, it just does not want to turn. Ah! This is very frustrating.
Are you running your own setup on it, or one of the presets?
I'm running my own.
Yeah, I tried the endurance and the baseline, and the endurance seemed like felt better, but also a little slipperier.
I think this car is all about being able to corner.
Yeah, just starting to
Yeah, that's why I'm
really...
excited to learn how to drive it, because I'm not great with Porsches. I like
Okay,
the Ferraris
Dwayne, come
and
on,
the
stay focused.
Corvette and
Apexes and exits, apexes and exits. 15 minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go. Halfway home, fuel looks good.
I just got the Fanatec RSR wheel, so I had to grab the Porsche.
There you go.
Feels so good.
Yeah, the car is just really pushing right now.
The guy in front is Fitzgerald.
Alright, let me lower this down here. It is a very nervous car, which is very different than what we had at Zolder. That car was absolutely just planted. Gavin was staying out of trouble is ahead of me.
The gap to Fitzgerald ahead is increasing. It's now 15 seconds.
All right. It's much slicker. Track surface is much less grippy than in practice. And I don't trust the car right now. And that's very weird because normally I get in this car and I know exactly what it does. And it's not. It's got a lot of understeer. Normally, it does not understeer to this degree. hear me just lift because I can't get the car to rotate. May have to go back to my baseline setup and see if that helps. Because something in this is not working very well. Which really surprises me because in trials, I was very happy with the setup. So I need to see what the temperatures are. Something's just not right in this car. Because I wasn't having the twitch oversteer that I'm been having both practice and race long.
The gap to Fitzgerald ahead is increasing. It's now 16 seconds.
It's just not driving right. So got to do a little bit more testing, I think, and figure out how I'm going to drive Spa. Nice thing about a championship, you get 4 shots at it.
10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Thank you, Tim.
Yeah, see there I'm just pushing. Very unsettled in the front. It's the front that I'm having a lot of issues with. Like I feel the car wanting
All right, Dwayne,
to be,
you've used half your fuel.
I feel the car being very understeery, which is surprising me.
Incident in the chicane.
I'm also having a little bit of problems like getting on and off throttle here too, so
10th position. That lap time was 2:39.81.
see I'm doing 2:39, 2:40.
There's an incident in Lecumbe. It looks like it's Tomaselli.
I don't trust the setup at all.
Watch your relevant.
Man, I'm sorry, brother. I thought the last guy, the guy in front of you was the last one.
Is it just the way that it's going through a Rouge and Radillon? Very different. Very, very different than in practice. So the question is, what can we take from this in the learning department? I'm hoping the BMW start having issues here.
The gap to Fitzgerald in front is now 17 seconds.
Not so concerned. There drive safely, so I may get something plus in my safety. So I need a lot of corners right now. See, there I can finally trust it. We're on lap 9, and now I don't feel like the rear end is trying to kill me. So it's really weird. I'm getting the push or the snap understeer, oversteer condition. It's very, very strange. So I may need to I just don't have the pace. So in 12, I'm not 7th, 8th, 9th, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm probably losing all that I rating I just got.
Okay, Dwayne, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Which is the bad part. Probably be net.
Incident in turn 9.
Just can't get this car to rotate.
The gap to Fitzgerald ahead is now 15 seconds. Car right. Clear right.
Sure. Some room. See how the car just wants to push on sliding? I'm not really braking too hard either. I've made no headway on 9th or on 8th. I'm gonna need something major to happen for me to do anything in this race. Because we got 2 minutes left.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Breaking my normal point there. And this wants to slide. definitely going to have to spend a lot more time understanding the setup. Because it's like, just not very comfortable with it. At all. I may need to do some testing on my baseline. I have a baseline that I like running. See if I can get some.
There's an incident in campus. We think it might be Tomaselli.
Get some more performance out of the car, some stability. Like, okay, I finally made 2 seconds up on Gavin, but it took 11 laps to do it. And he's saying he's trying to stay out of the way.
Slower car ahead. This guy's their class leader, but we're racing for position. He won't see the blue flag.
I'm not so concerned about that. I just want to...
White flag, last lap. You've just done a 239.64.
Really not a
Oh,
fan
please
of this.
don't punt me this time.
Car's pulling pretty good, but it just... It may be just because it's a high-speed circuit. So I'll have to do some more testing. This is not as good as performance as it should have been. To be honest. And that's why we gotta work harder.
There's an incident in turn 13. It looks like it's Smith. Okay, Dwayne, the next car is Smith.
Has Carl finished? I'm catching up to Taylor, but I think I'd be too little too late. To be honest.
You're reeling Smith in. The gap is 10 seconds.
There he is up there.
You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. Looks like P1 has gone off in La Source.
Very disappointing race there.
P10, that's the end of the race. Bad luck, mate.
I think we only had a 7th or 8th place car.
Gracias, chupa. Gracias, Jopi.
There's no feel in the car. Alright, so let's look at the results. Graded 6, ended up 11th. So 10th in class. Ugh, that's gonna suck. That's gonna hurt. Had 9 incidents, so it's not terrible. Just didn't have any feel in the car. The front end just does not.
Good race, y'all.
Let's look at chase cam. I hit the brakes. And notice the car pushes. just a little bit. Now, I have a little bit of damage, but not too bad. That's what that's looking for. Hit the brake. And what I'm looking at is the attitude of the car. Because I felt the front was very skiddy. The rear was exactly how I liked it. I just drove like a Spec Racer 4 with cold tires. So there's the front, so pretty beat up. Didn't take good care of the car there. So now what I'm looking at is the front. Bruxelles really caused me a lot of issues. Just could not time this corner correctly. So the rear looks good. It's the front that I'm looking at. Yeah, it almost looks like it's almost slightly too high. I have to check the ride height off the stream. So what I'm looking at is I'm looking at the front, like under braking. See how it's diving in a little bit, but it's not quite driving right. Even before the damage, it just wasn't driving what I was expecting. So, all right. Well, what goes up goes down. So I expect to lose some I rating here. And it looks like I have lost some SR and some IR. So that would be very doubly disappointing. Yep, let's quit here. So I had 9 incidents, started 6th, finished 9th. Let me cut over to the browser. There we go. And let me click on that. But that's what happens when you drive a poor race and you have a poor result. iRacing just takes it out of you. Very weak strength of field, too. So I lost what I gained and lost 1/10 for 9 incidents as an A. So that hurts. So basically broke even tonight in I rating. Yeah, we got 17 championship points, but yeah. I think if I would have drove a little bit better, I may have been up here. But I'm still losing I rating, and I lost a lot of I rating. So need to go back to the drawing board on that one. Anyway, my friends, we're going to call it good. We will see you tomorrow with some endurance racing from Sebring. Take care, everyone. Make sure you take care of yourself and take care of each other.